Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the counselor's office. We are here with a hot button topic. That's right. We're talking about, is Game Pass a scam? Why am I talking about this? Well, if you have not seen recently, the Xbox has increased its prices. That's right. And it looks something like first off, I want to say right now that I am not a consoleist. I am not a console war bro. I mean, back when I was 10 years old, it was cool and fun thing to do. Like, my best friend was PlayStation. I was an Xbox bro. I was like, oh, we've got Halo. And like, well, we've got Final Fantasy. So what then? We got God of War. Like, you know what? We've got Gears of War. So it was fun as a child, but they're grown freaking adults who are fondling the balls of billion-dollar companies. And it's hilarious. By the way, PC Master Race. I don't know, like, I'm going to tell you right now, PC Master Race. But here we have Xbox changing prices. And Paul Tassi, one of the tabs I've saved, I feel like you have to stop the day one on Game Pass marketing lines if you're doing Game Pass tiers without that. And so that's what's going on. A good visual right now is this right here. It used to be you could get Game Pass and you would be able to get day one access. Now you have what's called Game Pass Core, where you get to play, you get the online play, you get a limited amount of catalog games, and then you get members and deal discount. Then you've got the standard edition, which all it does for $5 more, you get access to all the Xbox catalog. And then for the ultimate edition, bro, you get day one access and all, like, everything else. Like, I'm going to say all this down here is acceptable. You get discounts and perks, and you get like other benefits and all the services like Xbox cloud gaming. That's reasonable. I can see you getting the wombo combo, but like, I'm going to be honest. Xbox, like even PlayStation, I'm going to put this over as PlayStation. I'm going to tell you right now that, it's a scam. I think consoles 100% are a scam, at least the services. Back in the day when we didn't have PC and technology was still growing, the services of multiplayer, it made sense. It doesn't make sense anymore. It really doesn't make sense anymore. On PC, like, I'll give you an example. If I buy a game on PC, I can load it up and I can play multiplayer. I can play the campaign. I don't need to pay a subscription or anything unless it's like WoW or something like that. Very specific situations. But if I go and I buy an Xbox game, for this example, even you can say PlayStation as well. I go and I buy Call of Duty. Right, I get Call of Duty. I load it up. I cannot enjoy the online multiplayer without spending more money on console. That is a scam. At this point, we have evolved technology-wise. You should not, in my opinion, you shouldn't have to pay for multiplayer. That's not the service of Game Pass. The service of Game Pass is literally a pass to play games. This should not exist. The core, it should be standard and ultimate. And I think if you want to make an argument that day one should have access, let me kind of shrink it a little bit so y'all can see. There we go. If you want to have an argument saying day one games should only be on the ultimate edition, I mean, that's an argument you can make. I don't agree with it. But there should not be two tiers. And increase, you're paying more. It's funny because we have over here, we have on PC, it's probably the cheapest outside of the basic, and you get everything. You literally get, and they can't force you to pay subscription. They can try, but they will lose immediately. Anything that people care about when it comes to PC Game Pass, people will stop giving a crap about it the moment you force people to play online. That's because most PC games you can, as long as you have internet connection, you get to play multiplayer for free. I think this system right here is a dinosaur. I think it's ancient. I think we need to move on. You're not paying for a service anymore. The service is the pass to play other games, to be able to have access to the catalog. This should not exist. If you want to make an argument that this is why you need to play it's day one, then fine, whatever. But this whole should be free across the board, in my opinion. I think paying for subscriptions is a scam at this point for console. Like, I get it. People can't afford a PC, but I need people to realize, like, you deserve better, and it would only benefit you if you can't even afford a Game Pass. If you buy an Xbox, you should have access to everything on it. When you buy the game, you should be able to have access to everything on it. You shouldn't have to pay a subscription to play the game, because you don't have to do that in PC. It is literally a scam. And there's some people, like, I find it funny, Netflix a month, which this is not true. This is an Xbot being egregious. You can literally pay $9.99 or $12 or whatever it is. I mean, I just do the ads, like, I don't care. Game Pass Ultimate, $19.99. Hulu, PSN Premium. Game Pass is the best deal out of the group, and it's not even close. I don't even know what the premium is, but it's already cheaper. But I'm still going to cross-apply even the premium that multiplayer should be free. I'm going to be honest. I have consoles. I have Xbox, I have a Switch, and I have a PlayStation. I only play those for single player, because if it's a multiplayer game, I'm not going to give into the scam of paying to play when I can play the master race, which is PC, and play the online for free. I buy the game, I get to play the game. The more you know. And I'm not the only one. Like, obviously people are like, I thought the whole point of the service was to have games on day one. And that is, having Game Pass, the big tote was like, you get to play all these games on day one on Game Pass. But now it's, which version of Game Pass? Like, they got rid of the month subscriptions to do the Game Pass, where it's all supposed to be bundled together. And it's almost like we're reverting backwards, where we're going back to this whole, you get certain services, and there's like 4 different things. I'm going to say, for your money, PC is the better deal. You get access to everything for less. And it's PC. I'll be honest. And, like, you don't have to pay for online. You literally, it is a better deal. For $2 more, you're getting a better deal than the core, and you're getting a way better deal than Game Pass Ultimate. Like, who cares about cloud gaming? You're literally on PC. You can expand for your own thing, and you're getting the whole PC library, which is dope. Trust me. And if it's anything else, like multiplayer wise, you could probably just get it on Steam, play it for like an hour or two, and then refund it, because that's the thing you can do. I mean, honestly, I find it crazy that people are so like, yeah, we accept all this. And here's the thing. I think if you are upset about increase in subscription costs, you have every right to be upset about it. You are a consumer. Not everyone makes enough money that they can just blow their load on whatever it is. Groceries are going up, gas is going up, living is going up, and you know what's not going up? Your checks. That's right. What you are earning is not going up. So you have all these expenses that are going up, and there's going to be an argument, well, if that's the case, you shouldn't be paying for entertainment. You can go blow yourself. That's what I think. Like, literally, everyone should, if you have access, you should be able to have some entertainment. You should be able to enjoy yourself. Some people use Xbox as their Netflix, as their playtime, their family time. Everyone deserves it. Just because you may struggle doesn't mean you still can't afford to have some form of media. Just because people struggle doesn't give it a free pass. Like, oh, well, then you shouldn't, if they increase prices, tough luck. You shouldn't be able to have it anyways if you're struggling that much. Like that is loser, brain dead mindset. I think everyone has a right who is a consumer to criticize increases, because what is actually benefiting the increase in price? Like what are you actually doing? A lot of like Game Pass, what actually is increasing? They're making games that they're selling separately. What are they really doing? Is it third party crossovers? Is that's why? Like I don't understand why people are so willing to eat dog water, or dog, should I say dog, and they're okay with it. I think you are completely justified as a consumer to be upset with increases. Now, it's up to you to decide whether you're going to continue to support that service or not. I think if you're going to provide criticism, that's great. But if you're constantly complaining about it and you're not doing anything yourself about it, then that is a you problem. I think if you think that, you know what, I can't support Xbox, they're increasing prices, it's becoming too expensive, or they're splitting up, you know, I like this because I have access, but now I have to spend more, I think that's justifiable. And anyone that's saying, oh, it's only $15, shut the up. There's people with families, there's people who have dogs, cats, girlfriends, they've got other priorities. People have medical bills at the there's so many things that are going on. You can't say, oh, because I can afford it and I have all these issues, there should be no problem, you can afford it. It's not a one for one. I hate people making up excuses as to why we should discount other people's criticism, and then people who are willing to eat it and then, oh, I don't know why you guys are making such a big deal to buy that. I'm curious about some of these. PSN is cheaper and offers 50% more games. Oh, here comes PlayStation. You maybe, and that's fine. You don't own anything with Game Pass. Ownership versus rental. I mean, that's true. The best deal depends on the individual's media preferences. It's entirely subjective. I agree that Game Pass is still a great deal following the price increase, but whether or not it's the best deal comes down to the personal media preference and priorities. True. Plus on the deals you get with Ultimate alone, saving a lot in the long run. I don't feel any of them are worth those prices. PS Plus has more and better games, which that's all subjective on what you, I mean, I would say I would agree. The only difference is, again, you're getting access to multiplayer. You could play a multiplayer game for cheaper. If you don't want to buy it, that's like the best way to go. Nope, that's Netflix, as it actually has things I want to watch. True. Imagine paying for a subscription instead of just buying it to own your games. Yeah, I mean, I think Game Pass lets you try games that you would normally maybe not buy. Or you're like, nowadays, games are sus, and so it's nice to have like, I'd rather spend $15 to play a game out and to see if I like it and then purchase it than the reverse. PS1 is better. A lot of PlayStation fanboys, obviously. You're missing Peacock, Paramount, Max, Spotify, Apple, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus. Yeah, there's a lot of competition. And I think in a world where there's a lot of competing entertainment, that's another bad thing. You don't want to be increasing too much, because then other people are going to try to beat you out. Now, obviously, you can't say Amazon's the same as Xbox Game Pass when it comes to the game library. Obviously, you're going to play games versus Amazon, which has really fantastic TV shows. The Boys is fantastic. Invincible is fantastic. Premium this year, I doubt anyone actually pays the $17 a month price. I don't have any of those. I'll get Game Pass for a month or two for Indiana Jones and Avowed. Exactly, the future gaming is Xbox. No, it's PC. The future's PC. I pay $2.99 for Hulu. Plus, it's only that allows you to buy content in the subscription or discount price. Does it have as many subscribers as the other ones? I mean, we can continue to see people railing on this comment, but there's a lot of people who believe that this is acceptable. I do think it's really stupid to split up tiers and to take away like day one and all that stuff. Overall, I personally think a Game Pass is a scam outside of the game. I think Game Pass should be a pass to play games. Multiplayer should be free. That's the scam. Where even Nintendo does it too, where they try to double dip. Like in Pokemon, you have to have a subscription to play online with other people, and then you have to pay another subscription for the Pokemon Vault to put up your Pokemon because you can't save them. And the only way you can save them is by either transferring to other games. But wait, you can't transfer all of them to every game because certain games will only allow certain Pokemon. So you need a main hub in order to store them. So it's stupid that you're paying all these mini subscriptions and they add up. Overall, I think online across the board on console should be free to be truly competitive. We live in the future, and the future is most games have free multiplayer, and that's how it should be. If you want to pay for extra services like catalog of games, or in Pokemon's case, have Pokemon Vault or Bank or whatever, and yeah, sure, go ahead and do that. But online services across the board that require you to pay to play on like multiplayer, that is a scam. And then I'll put my foot down on that. I just thought it was interesting because I'm seeing a lot of outrage because of the price increase on Xbox. And just in general, I keep seeing people have this console war mentality. And I think it's just the dumbest crap ever. Listen, grow up. I get that you may only be able to afford one console and you want to justify your purchase, or you want to feel good about yourself, or I don't know why people's personality is based on the console they own. Listen, if I'm going to put personality, it's going to be on PC because PC Master Race. You get the best of everything. And before people say anything, yes, I do have all consoles, so I'm not loyal to just one specific unit. And I literally worked my butt off to earn all these, by the way, as well. It's not like it were given to me or my mom and dad decided to flip the bill because my dad's dead and my mom doesn't love me. So there's that. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Hit the like button and comment down below. Until next time, don't forget to be the best version of yourself and game out. Huzzah.